A doctor from San Antonio called me after buying a house in Houston. 2 months later, he realized he bought for the wrong reason. Buying a house in Houston as a doctor requires more than just qualifying for a mortgage. Hi, my name is Oscar, and in this video, I'll break down the most expensive mistakes physicians make when purchasing near the Texas Medical Center, suburbs, and surrounding areas. Stay till the end, and I'll tell you how to avoid them. If you're a doctor in Houston or moving here for residency, fellowship, or your first attending job, this video is not about houses. Instead, it's about protecting your time, your flexibility, and your financial future. I've seen physicians earn $300,000 per year and still feel financially stressed because one poorly structured home purchase. Today, we're going deeper and not just surface level advice. Real mistakes, we'll talk about real numbers and real consequences and how to buy strategically. Mistake number one, buying the doctor house. After years of training, low pay, long hours, you finally sign your contract and your income jumps from $65,000 to $300,000, and suddenly you qualify for a bigger loan of $800,000 to even $1 million. But qualifying is not the same as affording. And I want to break this down. An $850,000 home with a 5% down payment and a 6.75 interest rate is roughly $6 to $6,500 per month after taxes and insurance. I'm sorry, and that's $78,000 per year after tax income. You need to add to that your student loans, usually are about $2,000 to $3,000 per month, and now you are at $9,000 per month fixed. That's over $108,000 per year in fixed housing plus debt. That's even before you have anything to invest, before your lifestyle, before your kids. And all of this emotionally creates pressure, and financially, it reduces flexibility. Instead, I advise doctors to keep housing under 20 to 25% of gross income. Early career flexibility is worth more than square footage. Mistake number two, it's misusing physician loans. Physician loans are powerful because you can put zero down and they have no insurance, mortgage insurance. But let's talk a little bit of what the reality is for these loans. Zero down means zero equity for you. And if you buy a $700,000 home with zero down and the market at just only 5%, you are now $35,000 underwater. If you need to relocate, you may need to bring cash to closing or hold a property that you didn't plan to keep. Also, zero down means your full income is servicing debt. And instead, I advise to use physician loans strategically. I'm going to give you some options to keep in mind. Option A is to put 5 to 10% down to build instant cushion. Option B is buy below approval limit and not at approval limit. And option C is to keep 6 to 12 months of full expenses liquid. In this case, in most cases, flexibility is wealth, not leverage. Mistake number three, ignoring career mobility. Medicine is not just static. You're going to have changes in fellowship, you're going to have better contracts offers, you're going to have non-compete clauses, your partnership opportunities, and if you're early in your career, your mobility and or your probability of moving is going to be higher, and it's statistically higher within the first 5 years. So with this, I want to talk about some numbers so you can see some examples. Buying and selling a home within 3 years can cost you 8 to 10% of property value. On a $600,000 home, that's about $48 to $60,000 on a transaction, and that's going to cover your commissions, your closing costs, your repairs, your concessions. So your timeline is under 3 to 5 years. You must buy something that is highly rentable, highly sellable in strong demand areas. Recommend the Texas Medical Center, major corridors, strong school zones, and always ask yourself, if I need to sell this house within 24 months, would I sleep well? And if the answer is not, this purchase is not strategic. Mistake number four is buying a high maintenance home. You work 60 to 80 hours per week, you're on call, Your cognitive load is already high. Now, imagine an AC failure in August for $12,000, foundation movement or problems for another $15,000, roof replacements from $7,000 to $18,000. Older homes in Houston, especially inside the loop, carry a higher maintenance risk, and even if you can afford repairs, the mental bandwidth cost is real. Time is your most limited asset, or a newer low maintenance property may cost slightly more upfront, but it reduces your stress, unexpected capital calls, and lifestyle disruption. And for physicians, I believe peace of mind has monetary value. Mistake number five is obsessing over interest rates. Doctors are very analytical and many wait for the rates to drop. But let me give you a little bit of perspective. A 1% rates difference on a $600,000 loan equals roughly about $300 to $400 per month. And yes, that matters. But buying $75,000 too high costs far more. Negotiating well, choosing the right area, and buying below peak value matters more than timing the rates perfectly. The rates are going to fluctuate. The bad purchase is going to linger. How doctors should buy strategically. And here I'm going to give you the framework step by step. Step one, define your timeline. 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. Step two, keep housing costs under 25% of gross income. Step three, maintain liquidity for 6 to 12 months of expenses. Step four, buy in high demand zones. I recommend you the Texas Medical Center corridors, Pearland, Growth Pockets, League City, Sugarland for the school districts. Step five, prioritize resale over personalization. Think like an investor. Even if you're living or you're going to live in your primary house, your house should give you flexibility, liquidity, and optionality, not ego. If you're a doctor thinking about buying, selling, or relocating in Houston near the Texas Medical Center, League City, Pearland, or Sugarland, I'll be glad to help. Every week, I advise physicians on how to make strategic real estate decisions, and you can text me and DM me, and we can schedule a strategic consultation to see if you're ready or not. Please use the link below, and I will use this time not to push you into a home, but to help you decide if buying now makes actual sense for you.